Hi, everybody. It's Jessica, aka Lady J Dropping Weight. I first want to tell everybody that I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving and you ate, because I couldn't, but that's okay. So I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. And I also just want to take the time to thank everybody that is following me on Instagram and following my YouTube and everybody that's checked on me. I have had amazing support, and I cannot thank my friends and my family, some women that I met in the support group that I went to, before I had the surgery. I just really thank everyone that has supported me. It has been amazing. My husband has been amazing. So, babe, I know you're gonna watch. You're sleeping right now because you gotta go to work. But thank you so much. My mom, thank you so much because she got the kids while I had the surgery. So I just want to give a big shout out to my support system. Thank you guys so much. Um, so today's video is really just going to be about what my experience was at the hospital having the surgery, and then what my experience has been the last 6 days, because I'm finally 6 days post-op. So I'll go over my numbers just, really briefly one more time. Again, my highest weight was 347 pounds. Day of surgery, you guys. Now, I started my liquid diet November the 4th because I knew that I was going on a cruise. Day of surgery, when I checked in, I was 316 pounds. That may not be a lot to anybody else. I mean, that may be obviously that's a lot of weight to everybody else. But I am so amazed at myself that within that time frame from November 4th to November 26th, I lost 21 pounds. And I went on a cruise. So I did it. Yay. I was in shock because I didn't think I would be that, had lost that much weight. But I did. 21 pounds. Amazing. So let's talk about getting to the morning of surgery. I was not nervous at all. I wasn't scared. I was determined and I was ready. Got checked in. Got there 9:15. They got me checked in. When you get there, they have to like draw your blood, give you a pregnancy test, because they have to make sure that you're not pregnant. To undergo the surgery. So they had to do all that stuff, and I know that I wasn't, so it wasn't a big deal. And so I'll tell you, it's funny where my nerves kicked in at. It was 11 o'clock, and the scrub nurse and the anesthesiologist had came back to see me. My husband, he was still there. My husband prayed for me before we left, and we prayed together. But what scared me is that I did not know that when I got home, I had to inject myself for 10 days. Okay, 10 days. 10 days. I had to stick myself with the needle. I was like, I turned and looked at my husband. I was like, babe. He was like, are you really scared about that? I'm like, yes, this is not my profession. I do not want to give myself a shot every day. But I've been making it through. It's actually been fine. But I'm just telling you guys that that is what I was scared of. Coming home and have to stick myself. Okay. So now getting back, I get back there. I'm on the table. The anesthesiologist puts the mask over my face. That's all I remember. And then I wake up and I'm in recovery. Okay. The first thing I thought when I woke up in recovery, I was like, oh my God, I think I already lost like 20 pounds. I felt light. I know everybody's probably wondering about the pain. When I did my research on having this surgery and I'm in these support groups on Facebook, all everybody talks about is like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. I didn't experience that. Was I in pain? Yes. Was my pain unbearable and I felt like I wanted to die and I woke up saying that, oh my God, I regret this because it's so much pain? Not at all. Everybody's body's going to be different, and I understand that. I had two C-sections. So on a scale of 1 to 10, my C-sections were 100. And on the scale of 1 to 10, my pain was a 5. And so that's for me, this surgery was not painful. It was just a lot of gas. And that's because once they get done with the surgery, they blow you up with all this air because they want to make sure you don't have any leaks and everything like that. So you have to get that gas out. So that is what hurt me the most. My incisions, they didn't hurt. I mean, obviously they had me doped up on pain medicine, so I get that. But it was a 5. So, but the funny thing is that I told my nurse about I said pain, and then I said put me back to sleep. Y'all, that was the best sleep. I that sleep was so good, and so I just wanted them to put me back to sleep. That was the best part to me. Um, so now I woke up in recovery. They had to keep me in there for a little while. Like I told you guys before, I suffer from sleep apnea. So I asked the nurse for some pain medicine, and she was like she couldn't give me more because my oxygen was low. And it was due to my sleep apnea. So they had to hook me up for oxygen to like 20 minutes, and then it came back up to 100%. So that's the only thing that I've experienced so far, which to me is not a big thing because I deal with that on a daily basis with having sleep apnea. So I got to my room. When I got to my room, I was high. Like I was high. I was high to the point that my husband was in there and I didn't even know he was in there. And I was like, oh, babe, you're here. He was like, babe, I've been right here the whole time since the doctor been talking to you. And all I wanted to do was sleep. Like I could not keep my eyes open. That's how good of pain medicine they gave me. I don't know what it was. I don't care, but it was good. Um, so the biggest thing I can say, because like I said, everybody's body is different. You're gonna experience things. Is to get up and walk. I made it to my room after recovery. I got to my room maybe about 4:30. By 6:30, I was taking my first walk. My nurse was like, "You walking already?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, let's go. Let's do this." I walked around the hospital by myself. No, take that back. My husband went with me. Um, Walked around, I was fine. So that's going to be your biggest thing if you are experiencing a lot of pain from the gas is just to get up and walk. Like don't wait, just do it. Because that's going to help alleviate the pain that you're going to feel because you're going to feel it in all up in here and in your chest and in your back, and it's just gas. So most of the time I was just up, I was walking. When they come, they bring you really, really tiny cups, I thought I brought some home with me, but I guess I didn't. And so they bring you these really small cups. You're on a clear liquid diet. So literally all you can have is broth, water, sugar-free jello. That's all you have when you wake up. But honestly, you're not even gonna want that stuff because for me, I really don't know when I'm hungry, but I know that I have to eat. Today was probably the first day that I really started feeling a hunger sensation. And so I guess, not bad because the intent is to help you not overeat. Um, so before you leave the hospital, for my surgeons in my hospital, I had to pass gas. And I was so excited when I finally did because they kept telling me that I was the best patient. I was doing everything. I'm like, why am I not passing? Because I thought I wasn't doing something right, and I wasn't. So even you don't want to eat, but you have to. So then I finally had some orange juice. They brought me a popsicle. I ate some jello, and then I passed gas. So then she was like, okay, we can discharge you today. So, the ride home, it was like a little, when my husband hit bumps, it hurt. Nothing too major. We live an hour and something away from the hospital. So now, day one, it is the day before Thanksgiving. My mom and everybody's checking on me. And for me, all I want to do is sleep. And I think it's because obviously you just went through the surgery. I was still taking my pain medication so that I wouldn't be in pain, but I literally just wanted to sleep. So that's what I did for the most part. So now when you get home, what your eating should look like and what the diet is like. So you should be focusing on getting 64 ounces of water a day and 60 grams of protein. And so my experience these last 6 days is that I have been scared. Okay. My friends check on me, my family like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And I'm fine. I'm not experiencing a lot of pain, but I've been scared to drink because I hate throwing up. And I read that sometimes people know that they're full when they get that throwing up sensation. And I don't want to have that because I hate throwing up. That has been my struggle these last 6 days, is that I'm not getting my water intake. I did great today. Y'all probably like, no, you're not. Um, so far it's like 10:10 p.m. and I've gotten in 32 ounces of water. Now I'm supposed to get 64. I got a couple more hours to get there, but I get there. I'm gonna try my hardest to get there today. Yesterday, I did experience a fainting dizzy spell, and again, it was because I wasn't eating enough and I wasn't getting enough water. So I have a really good friend who had um, a weight loss procedure in July. She has been my sounding board. She has let me talk to her about the things that I've been, experiencing. Nothing's been bad, but she has this experience, so I've been reaching out to her. And then also, I have someone in my family that had the same surgery that I had, not blood, but I call her my aunt. Um, and so they've been supporting me. So what I'm doing now to get my water intake, what I'm going to focus on and get my protein, is track myself with my meals and with my water. So the rule of thumb is you should be drinking water until you're ready to eat. Once you eat, it should take you 30 minutes to complete 4 ounces. The first time I was like, I got it down, I didn't throw up. And I was like, oh man, that didn't take me 30 minutes. So you literally have to retrain yourself to, it's not a competition, it's not a race to get done with your food. Take your time and eat. So then once you do that, you have to wait 30 minutes before you drink anything. I think that's where I get messed up because again, I've been wanting to sleep a lot. My husband's been at work. I've been able to drop the kids off at school. I just want to sleep. I like to sleep anyway, so I've been sleeping. So I'm making a conscious effort to get my water in. So these are the shots the shot I have to give myself every day. So the reason for this is to prevent blood clots. So it actually doesn't hurt at all. I was nervous for no reason. It's been good. Um, the way I'm getting my protein is I have this protein 2.0 water. It is 16.9 ounces. And it's good because you get your water and your carbs. So you get, proteins. So you get 15 grams of protein. It's 60 calories with zero sugar. So I will try to drink 2 of these a day. And then 4 bottles of water will get me to my 64. This is my second one today. So I'm slacking a little bit, but I promise you guys I'm going to get there. And then my protein shakes. So I like Premier Protein, but this is literally the only flavor that I really like. I like caramel, but I really, really like the cookies and cream. And then if I want like something savory, something good, I'll have this progressive soup. Now I'll be honest with y'all, I'm supposed to do low fat, but I do this one. It's good. Y'all hear screaming babies because I put my son in the bed and he don't want to go to sleep. And then when I'm up for something sweet, I have this bariatric advantage cookies and cream shake. You make it with 2 scoops. You can do it. Oh, this is how I get my water in because you can do it with milk or water and then put ice in it. So I'll start doing it with water tomorrow. Um, so you get 27 grams of protein with that. So yeah, I mean that has been my journey. I don't think this week has been too bad. I'm excited because I have my post-op appointment on this Wednesday. So I get to see how much weight I've lost. I know it's probably not going to be like, oh, I lost 20 pounds, but it's just going to be good to see the scale move down. I can say that I feel better already. I don't know if you guys can see last week, but I also have eczema. And the other thing that I noticed is that my skin, my eczema is clearing up. And I am so, mm, I don't like my eczema because it's literally all over my body. So I asked my husband, I said, what's the first thing that you notice? He was like, your eczema is clearing up. I'm like, I know. Like, I should have did this like a long time ago. So it's like I've been experiencing some good things. He did take some pictures of me, and I can see that I'm missing some rows. My stomach has gone down. I have a binder, so I would recommend that you ask. your surgeon or your nurse to give you a binder, because it does help to keep the pressure off, because you just had surgery, so you may not feel it externally, but you're still healing in the inside, and so the binder just kind of helps keeping it together, and it's probably helping my stomach go down too. um so I had a conversation with my husband, and he'll always ask me, babe, is it okay if I come in here with my food? I'm like, yeah, you're fine. And so I told him, just don't come in here trying to feel hungry. So for some people, the most depressing part might be, oh, I can't eat no more. I'm okay with that. I've been eating all my life. That's why I got to where I'm at. When I was when my nurse was going over my post-ops with me, she's like, oh, you can't do this, do that. And she got to like, you can't have sex for 3 weeks. Uh, Come again? Like, what am I supposed to do? So to be honest, that is the most depressing part for me. It ain't the food, but we gonna make it through it. And I hope I'm gonna find a babysitter when I get to them 3 weeks, so I can enjoy my husband. But no, I just kind of wanted to just share my experience and what things have been like for me this week. Again, it hasn't been too bad. The other thing that to me sucks the most is I can't pick up my son because you can't lift anything over 10 pounds. And if you know MJ, he's greedy, so he's heavy. And it's crazy because he just wants to snuggle with me and be under me and want me to pick him up, and I can't. And I have to, in my video too, giving a shout out to my daughter. Jordan has been amazing. I explained to her when I was going through the process of what mommy was doing. And so when I came home, she has everybody, if you know her, she wants to be a doctor. And so she has just been my little nurse. Mommy, don't get up. I got it. I'll do it. I'll change MJ. I'll feed MJ. I'll help daddy. Like, she has been amazing. So I'm definitely gonna take her to get her nails done because I gotta reward her. And she'll ask me every day, Mommy, how you feeling today? Are you feeling better? Today she's like, when are you going back to work? I was like, I have to wait for my surgeon to clear me. And she's like, oh, I like having you at home. So this has been an amazing time with me bonding with her. So yeah, so all in all, I mean, this has been an amazing experience for me so far, and I just hope it continues to be that way for me. Um, I'm not depressed. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't regret my decision at all, except for not being able to have sex. But I'll get past that. So yeah, so that's been my experience. I'm actually gonna do another video Wednesday to update you guys on how my first post-op visit went. I'm super, super excited, and I can't wait to share with you guys. And I might share some pictures. I'm not entirely comfortable with my body naked. They won't be naked pictures, but I might, share my before picture, then my after with surgery. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know this was a little bit long, but I think it was warranted. I hope I've shared something with somebody that's going to help them if you're thinking about embarking on having weight loss surgery, or you know somebody in your life that's doing it, and you may um, have some hesitations about it. Um, I hope that this has helped somebody. And also, the one thing I would say is don't be mad at people that don't support you getting the surgery. They have their reasons, and you have to understand that. But you just have to let them know, like, I know you don't support what I'm doing. Keep that to yourself, right? But just pray for me, because even if they don't support you, they can still pray for you that you have a successful surgery. So I just wanted to add that too. Like, don't get upset because this person doesn't support you of that. Like, you have to, when you do it, this has to be for you, and it can't be for anybody else, because then you're not going to be successful. People are not going to support you, and it's okay, because it's not about them, it's about you. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful night, and stay tuned. I will be sharing another video this week. Bye.